Hey guys, it's me Kevin. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm in big trouble because the videos that I have been happily creating recently, they suddenly just died, and the new videos that I launch are not gaining as much traction as they do before. I feel like this is so frustrating as a YouTuber because just when I thought I am finally getting somewhere with my YouTube channel, everything just stops for no reason. And the worst part, I don't know what the problem is. Every video I did, I personally feel I've outdone my previous video. So why? Here's the strangest thing I discovered that had no explanation whatsoever. As you guys know, I talk mainly about growing a YouTube channel as a small YouTuber. So naturally, you would think that videos that talk about how to get more views or subscribers would do better, right? Well, turns out the ones that do better are these ones, and they aren't even about me sharing about growing a YouTube channel. You know that feeling where you just created a video that you are proud of, but it got overshadowed by a previous video that you are not so proud of? That's how I feel. Each time I found something new, each time I discovered something new, I just can't wait to share it. But it seems that my viewers just aren't that interested in those topics. Although I did discover something strange. Are my viewers here to watch me talk about how to grow a YouTube channel? Or are they here to listen to me what I did to my own YouTube channel so that they feel more motivated to work on their own channel? I might have just taken things the wrong way here, but it does seem like my viewers are preferring the latter. I mean, that would only make sense, right? Why would anyone listen to me talk about how to grow a YouTube channel when my own channel is just this small little tiny YouTube channel? Does that mean a shift is happening in which my niche is slowly changing into something else, for better or worse? In any case, this prompted me to do a bit of research around, and I found a couple of things that you might find interesting. Annie Dubé and Catherine Manning. Big channels, big followers, and they talk about growing a YouTube channel. But recently, both channels have had a change in niche. They move away from talking about a YouTube channel and they focus on their lifestyle and personal development. Safe to say, their views dropped because of this change. Here's what I don't understand. Is it just me, or people who have been producing videos long enough, they will eventually reach a plateau and they eventually burn out from their own content? And even if they were to take long breaks, they come back thinking that they are rejuvenated only to find out that they are back to square one. I feel like I'm starting to hit that point. And what triggers me is how the audience gets tired of some channels producing the same content over and over again. I mean, wouldn't you be bored of that as well? Here's a video from Graham Stephan, which turned out to be an April Fool's joke. There's a part in this video where he mentioned that he's getting tired of talking about investing, because investing is just the same 5 steps and he pretty much repeats himself in every video talking about the same 5 steps. I don't know why, but I can't help but think that Graham wasn't actually joking when he said that. Another interesting point he brought up is that he constantly needs to talk about the same thing in his new videos because new viewers who stumble upon his channel will only watch his new videos instead of the old ones. So it would make sense that he reproduces an old video with different style and different editing, but the video itself contains the same message so that his new viewers gets the same amount of value as well. I mean, I'm sure he's joking. If I have to repeat myself every day and get paid thousands of dollars, then hey, I'm more than happy to do it. Having said that, I think I'm starting to understand what they're going through though. You see, having to repeat yourself can be quite tiring, right? So can you really blame them if they want to change their niche? It's like a kid on a road trip who is constantly asking, are we there yet? Even though we have been telling him or her the same answer over and over again. It gets annoying sometimes and it will make you think like, hey, I've previously talked about this in my past videos. Please go check it out if you want to know more. But that is poor service and that is not what new viewers want to do. People want to be spoon-fed all the time, not just on YouTube, but in life as well. But what should we do, or what should you do if you fall into the same place as me and face the same problem? This is where it gets uncomfortable, and I believe this is what makes YouTube YouTube. YouTube is never about staying the same, especially if your channel covers recent or current events, or even if you're in the education niche, which to me changes all the time as well. In fact, Graham Stephan used to talk about personal development, person and growing a YouTube channel when he first started, before he established himself as an authority to talk about financial education. Not every channel is like MKBHD, where his channel has always been about tech review. It is very difficult to stay passionate about the same niche for a long time. I would suggest that if you are experiencing a plateau, then this is the time to experiment new things. Not completely new, but slight changes nonetheless. Say if your channel is about cooking, you wouldn't suddenly make the switch to property development. Your subscribers will be very confused. Annie Dubé and Catherine Manning did something similar and their views suffered, which means big channels are not entirely immune to this. I tried this too, and you don't want to make the same mistakes as I do. There was a time where I experienced a plateau talking about YouTube channels and I completely switched my niche. I started talking about jobs and recruitments, which turned out to be a disaster and sets me back by 2 months. If your viewers aren't watching your new videos anymore, even though you're covering the same kind of topic, then it is not necessarily a bad thing, because this gives you a reason to test two things. One, are your viewers bored of you covering the same kind of topic and maybe they want to hear something else for a change? Two, are your viewers watching your videos because of the topic you cover, or are they watching because of you? If you have a look at all the big successful YouTube channels out there, then chances are you will think about the YouTuber first before the topic they cover, and not the other way around. It is like they own the niche. Veritissim, science, Dave 2D, tech review, Graham Stephan, finance, tech leads, well, anything he likes. At the end of the day, you would prefer your viewers to be interested in you and your view on things. That is probably the most powerful thing you can ever create for your YouTube channel. But that's easier said than done. Channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers failed to do it too. But once you do get there, then that's when things start to look a little bit brighter. So now here's another thing. Why don't we just start a new channel if we want to switch to a different niche? In theory, that makes sense, but it is just tough and it damages you psychologically. The way I see YouTube channels is like the channels you see on TV, channel 1, channel 2, or channel 3. Once you run a channel, you would want to focus on providing different programs for those viewers, right? Because it takes a lot of hard work to build up those audience. Starting a new YouTube channel, whilst possible, it takes twice the amount of effort and time in terms of marketing and creating content. MKBHD only created his second channel in 2021. That's 13 years after he created his first YouTube channel. Creating a second channel just sounds more work and effort and time, and it is really hard to manage two channels if you are struggling with just one. It feels more like it is for those who wants to be a full-time YouTuber. So yes, my channel is having that problem right now, and once again, I'll have to start experimenting and playing around with different topics. It is not ideal, but that's YouTube. Changes happen, and if we stay the same and be stubborn about it, then our channel wouldn't grow. I hope you can see how important it is to always be adapting and accepting the fact that YouTube is a lot of hard work and effort. At this stage, I'm not sure if I can tell you if this is lucrative yet, but if you're the type of person who doesn't give up easily, then start watching other YouTube channels, discover their secrets, and see what made them so persistent in blowing up their channel. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thumbs up, sub, I would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.